Yeah, hi. My name is Fabian Forster. I'm from Germany originally, and I founded LRDO, which means Lippisch Rose Development Organization, a German NGO where we want to focus on helping people react and act on climate change and make their lives a little bit better. And we started our first project here in Kenya, where we were thinking about, okay, what is actually happening to all these old billboards? And I'm from the marketing side originally, so I worked with that stuff quite a bit. And you have so many here, so we were like, okay, this is actually an amazing opportunity to help communities which are less fortunate and living in very dry areas, very impacted by climate change, because if it rains there, it rains a lot, but just twice a year, to use old billboards to gather water and also store it. So what we did was we reached out to a few billboard companies and actually found a great partner with Firmbridge, because they were open to give us some of their old billboards, which they're not using anymore, to build the first few prototypes of these water harvesting and storage possibilities. Yeah, we have the first few up now, and I'm very, very glad about it. We learned a lot already, and we look forward working with Firmbridge and different farmers and communities in building hopefully many more around Kenya. Yes, so LRDO, which means Lippisch Rose Development Organization, my wife and I founded because we want to help people who are affected by climate change. And we chose this name because it's very much rooted into my home, because I'm from the region in Germany, which is called Lippe. And the rose is a symbol which is there for centuries, and actually also was the symbol for when it was a kingdom. And I have a good connection to my home and hometown, and that's why I also wanted it to be combined for what we do and when we work in development. And the rose also speaks for prosperity and for just building something new and making something beautiful, right? And this is what it is about, and what we want to do, and that's why we say we build one rose at a time. Yes, and our first project, we call it Project Oasis, is something where we work together with Firmbridge here in Kenya with their old billboards. Because we had the idea when we were seeing them up around the streets that this is such a huge space they're giving us, 120 square meters of potential water harvesting. So we built Project Oasis with a local engineer here in Kenya to make it possible that you can harvest water by putting up billboards horizontal above the ground, so they have 120 square meters of water gathering. And beneath, what we do there is we dig a hole of 2 by 2 by 3 meters so that we can put another billboard, or actually two inside, so that it can't break easily, to have also the water storage included. So we can gather up to 10,000 liters of water in there, which means that we have the possibility by this structure to give people up in more dry regions the possibility to save the water when it comes, instead of that it's flowing away because the ground is so dry and they can't use the water anymore.
Okay, my name is Charles Kenny, and I'm a marketing consultant at Firmbridge Advertising, specializing in sustainability. So we're here today to look at one of our water harvesting units that we've made in conjunction with the NGO LRDO. We partnered with them in order to be able to create these water harvesting units that basically help people in areas that have intermittent rainfall to be able to harvest water and have extended use of it after the rainy period has already passed, or during periods of drought. So this water harvesting unit is basically used to kind of like harness the rainfall, after which it puts the water underground where it's not exposed to the evaporation, and therefore the water can be stored for an extended period of time. So this water harvesting unit is made of flexi material, which is also known as the billboard material that you typically see on the road. And why we made it using this is because flexi material is our biggest waste product at Firmbridge. We're trying to look for ways to basically reduce our carbon footprint down to a net zero. That's why we decided to partner with LRDO to make this a possibility. So as it is, there's already interest from local communities just from seeing the prototypes that we've set up. And we're looking forward to spearheading more opportunities to be able to do this in our industry and in Kenya as a whole, so that we can be able to benefit both our industry and our people and the environment in general.